Because it sounds like you both wanted to be safe and you both were taking the virus seriously. It's just that you had reservations about getting the vaccine. So were you surprised when you tested positive?
I was very surprised because I hadn't really been around anybody. I went to the grocery store maybe once, and that was it. So it was a major surprise for me at that moment. I was just shocked.
Were you having symptoms?
I just had a fever, so I just thought I maybe had a cold or something.
And before Brad passed, did he have any pre-existing conditions?
He had diabetes and he had high blood pressure. Those were his pre-existing conditions.
So tell us what happened the week your husband became so sick.
So that week, I started off sick that weekend with the fever, and Monday I dropped him off at work. Tuesday, he started getting sick. I can tell by his voice. So Wednesday, I finally got the COVID test. I took it, and it came back positive. That Thursday, I went and got him because I called him. I was like, hey, I need you to get home ASAP. So from there, Thursday, when I got home, we had a COVID test waiting for him as soon as he got in the house. He took it, and his was positive. So from there, we went into quarantine together.
What happened when you got to the hospital?
When we got to the hospital, the first one, it was really busy and really packed. So we went to another hospital. From there, his blood sugar has shot up to 450, which normal range is like 100 or something. So from there, they was instantly like, we're going to admit him to the hospital. At that moment, my symptoms weren't as severe as his were.
How worried were you when you had to leave your husband at the hospital with COVID and other medical issues?
It was a fear because I expected for us to go in and leave out together. It just was supposed to be a simple checkup, like check him out, make sure he's good to come back with me. I didn't think that the situation would be an admittance into the hospital.
What happened when you were able to see him?
So after a few days, it went from COVID, pneumonia, to dialysis, to he went septic. The day before I saw him, I took a COVID-19 test and mine came back negative. So the day I saw him, I got the clearance to come in and see him. So I suited up in my PPP and I came in and he wasn't the same man I dropped off that previous Friday.
So what did the doctor tell you about how he felt you were going to do and what he thought your husband's chances were?
The doctor told me that I literally got my first shot of Pfizer just in time. So that prevented me from being admitted in the hospital. So, and as far as my husband's chances with him not being vaccinated, she let me know it was a 50-50 chance. So he was going to make it or he was not going to make it. So it's 50-50 at that moment.
Wow. The power of the vaccine. So, Brittany, we have you. We want to ask you, what do you want to say to others who are against getting the vaccine?
At those moments, take my story and take the loss of my husband for you not to wind up like me. Get the vaccine, get your mask, because my husband, if he would have got the vaccine around the same time, he would be sitting here and we wouldn't even have to go through this. So get the vaccine and wear your mask. Please take this disease infection serious.
Thank you for those words, Brittany.